Welcome to Blue Sky Region. It's always sunny in Blue Sky Region, except except conference days, because we want to keep you in the conference and attentive. Those of us that were involved with organizing about 3 or 4 months ago came up with the concept. We didn't envision that we'd have so great a response. So it's indeed reassuring and warming to know that the response has been great, and I hope the conference runs well. As Al mentioned, I'm involved in a lot of roles in this region. Today I'm involved representing the Biomass Network Group, a group of individuals, businesses, industries, municipalities, school boards, all the users, if you will, of the product. And as Al mentioned, I'm chairing the first session, and I'm delighted as the chair that first session is called Solid Biomass Supply. And I'm delighted to be able to introduce as our first speaker a man who is from North Bay, now hails from Sault Ste. Marie, which is still part of Great Northern Ontario, and Joe Moore. Joe actually put me wise. He was the first one to introduce me to the theme of how much biomass we had around here. I was involved with organizing a mission, a Nordic mission in June of '05 to Sweden and Finland, where we took a number of our businesses and a number of our public officials over to Sweden and Finland to find out what they were doing in terms of value-added forestry. Well, we came back with just an amazing assortment of alternate energy ideas. As everyone knows, the Europeans are 15, 20 years at least ahead of us. And it was amazing what they were doing with their forests. And we came back, and one of the first gentlemen, at the advice of Minister at that time, David Ramsey, he indicated that I should be talking with one of his officials, Joe Morey, out of Sault Ste. Marie. And I talked to Joe. I spent some time talking to Joe. And Joe kind of filled me in on the numbers, and I was amazed at how much we had around this area. So by way of introduction, Joe is no stranger to the North Bay area. He spent his formative years going to school here and working at his parents' sawmill and tourist camp in Tomaco Lake. In 1986, he graduated from Lakehead University with a degree in forest. He then joined the M&R and spent 8 years working as a forester in North Bay and Temagami. For a change of scenery, he went on to British Columbia, beautiful British Columbia, where he worked for 7 years as a regional planner analyst with the BC Forest Service. Joe returned to Ontario, fortunately for us, and with the M&R in 1999, and continued his analytical role as forest industry coordinator, and more recently the program specialist for forest bioeconomy. He has worked in several projects related to the forest bioeconomy. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you our first speaker in panel 1, who is speaking on solid biomass supply, Joe Moore.